Hi, my name is Hazel, and I'm one of the millions of people that use the trams in Melbourne.
Travel with me and find out how to have a more accessible journey. In this video, you will learn about things on your tram to help you with your journey. Watch and learn, because this is how we tram. When you are waiting at the stop, your tram will arrive. To make sure it's the right tram for you, you could check the route number and destination on the front of the tram. You may not be able to get on every type of tram that comes. Some trams have low floors and can be used by people who use wheelchairs and mobility aids. Some trams have stairs. The digital display or tram tracker app will tell you if the next tram approaching is physically accessible. There's information about the different types of trams on the Yarra Trams website. Watch our virtual tram videos to learn more. When the tram arrives at your stop, be ready to get on. If your tram stop is on the side of the road, be aware of road traffic. Some trams have a stop sign and flashing lights to let you know it's safe to cross. At a platform, move towards a door and stand beside it. Stay on the platform at a safe distance from the tram until the doors open. On some trams, the doors will beep to let you know when they are opening and closing. Be careful of the gap between the platform and the tram when you are getting on the tram. If you use a wheelchair, you can look for the physical access symbol on the door to show you the best place to get on.
When you first board a tram, you will need to touch on your myki. There are myki readers on the poles near the doors and more inside the tram.
Just hold your myki onto the reader until it beeps. The screen may flash or change colour to show you that your myki has been accepted. It will also show you how much money is left on your card or if you need to top it up.
If you're in the free tram zone, you do not need to touch on your myki, but make sure you touch on your myki as you leave the free tram zone. Remember, if you have a disability and it's hard for you to use a myki, you may be eligible for an Access Travel Pass. Contact Public Transport Victoria to find out more about this.
On a low-floor tram, there is an accessible area reserved for people using a wheelchair. This is marked in yellow on the floor. On board, there are also orange priority seats if you need them. These are normally close to the doors of the tram. These seats are for people who have a disability, people who are elderly, people who are pregnant, or people who are injured. If you are standing, make sure you hold onto the rails and poles. These are in the middle of the cabin, hanging from the roof and alongside seating areas. Information about travelling safely on the tram is available in easy English on the Yarra Trams website. There are always Yarra Trams staff on board your tram to help you. Your driver will be in the driver's cabin at the front of the tram. You can approach the driver if you have a question, but make sure you only do this when the tram has stopped. Another way to talk to the driver is to use the driver intercom button on board. The driver intercom buttons are green, and you will find them in the accessible area or near the middle doors. Sometimes, Yarra Trams authorised officers in uniforms will get on board to check tickets and provide help to passengers. They can answer any questions you have. All authorised officers have communication tools to help you to get your message across. On most trams, you can find out which stop is next on the display or the route map. Some trams also have announcements to tell you which stop is next. If your tram doesn't have an announcement, you can ask the driver to tell you when you reach your stop. Your driver will also announce if there are any changes to your journey, or they may come and speak to you. There are maps and displays on the tram to give you information. These are usually behind the driver or along the walls. There are also signs to show you the rules for riding on the tram. In an emergency, there is also a red lever to open the door. This is usually above or next to the door. These should only be used in an emergency, like after an accident. When your stop is coming up, let the driver know by pushing the stop button or pulling the stop cord. The buttons are on poles near the door and seats. Trams with steps have a stop cord hanging from the roof. On a low-floor tram, you can push the next stop button in the accessible area. This tells the driver you would like some more time to get off the tram. If you're getting out of the tram onto the road, be aware of traffic before getting off the tram. Travellers' aid officers are also at Southern Cross and Flinders Street train stations if you need personal assistance on your journey.
After the journey, you may want to give feedback to Yarra Trams and tell them about your travel experience.
You can use the Yarra Trams website or the Tram Tracker app to give feedback.
You can also call PTV on 1800 800 007 or visit a PTV hub. The PTV hub is at Southern Cross train station.
At Yarra Trams, we strive to think like a passenger. We want everyone to have a safe and comfortable journey and to feel confident to take the tram. We hope these videos have been helpful to you. Thanks for learning about accessible journeys with Yarra Trams. This is how we tram.